Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? So, the next card I wanted to do is the Hanged Man. So, I was called to do the Hanged Man. I think it's one of my favorite ones. It's so pretty. And I live in the Hangman a lot. You know, I've talked about it before. I mean, the 72 names of God are the 72 names of the tarot, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you can bounce. I bounce through all of them. But I like staying in the Hangman. I don't know. The Hangman and what is it? The Hangman and I don't remember. I don't know. I've said it in my videos before. I live in all of them. There it is right there. Isn't that pretty? The Hanged One is suspended upside down by the cosmic spiral of the divine. The energy of the cosmic spiral moves through the solar plexus, to the heart chakra, to the third eye, and into the crown chakra, then descends into the roots of the lotus and back up through the roots and stems, blossoming into the violet lotus above. The Hanged One's cap weaves this energy, which cap stands for Capricorn, by the way, weaves this energy from the subconscious to the conscious into the traditional image. The Hanged One has her hands tied behind her back, representing total surrender. In this image, her hands are in front, in conscious prayer and meditation, thus expressing dedication to her path that is felt deeply within her heart and soul. The Hanged One is in deep meditation in the watery world of the cosmic womb. Behind her head, the sun shines out, symbolizing the spirit of the divine. Its 12 rays shine into the 12 worlds of the zodiac. The triangle pointing downward represents water. The lotus at the top of the cart represents the opening of the crown chakra. The lotus stem is part of the Hanged One, descending into the depths of the subconscious. The complete lotus candle, the womb of consciousness in the universe, with its roots and stems winding in and out, representing the cycles of the subconscious and conscious on many levels. Boy, that's true. The colored lights along either side of the Hanged One represents the 6 chakras ascending to the 7th top crown chakra of unfoldment. The violet lotus, the Hanged One, is associated with the planet Neptune, representing dreams, intuition, spirituality, and the subconscious. I'll take a drink before we go. I'm treating myself today. My favorite soda. Every week I treat myself to one thing. We all should. It's a part of living half in the light and half in the dark, you know? Depending on what, don't take that wrong, depending on what you're doing, you know what I mean? The Hanged One is suspended in deep meditation, introspection in the cosmic womb of the subconscious. Her foot is encircled with a magical rope of cosmic light. Kind of reminds me of like Princess Diana's, truth rope, symbolizing her connection to the divine. The source from which we came She is suspended like a pendulum, moving back and forth, coming to a center of stillness and quietude. Her crossed leg symbolizes the trinity of the body, mind, and spirit working together. She hangs upside down to view life from a different perspective. The Hanged One often signals for a time out to retreat or withdraw from the craziness of life. The Hanged One has let go of the ego to seek her true spiritual self. Her old ways of knowing transformation into a newer, evolved spiritual perspective. The Hanged One's number is 12, the number of spiritual enlightenment, faith with the embodiment of the wisdom of the 12 signs of the zodiac. This key signals a new need to withdraw from social opinions, old worn out beliefs and lifestyles. The Hanged One has you looking at life in a completely different way, 180 degrees differently. 180 degrees differently. Hope I do. Many times you may view experiences and situations through your personal tunnel vision or rose-colored glasses. That's funny. You can live your life this way for years until something unsettling puts a wedge in your path. Then the Hanged One steps in. She helps you to see the reflect of the bigger picture of life, getting in touch with your spiritual values and purpose. She brings you to a quiet place of deep contemplation where you can trust the true aspects of your being, surrendering to higher wisdom. The Hanged One brings a time of acceptance, surrendering, and letting go of values, ideas, projects, lifestyles, judgments, old patterns, or any situation that is causing struggle in your life. The Hanged One helps clear your confusion and conflict, taking you to a deeper state of understanding. She assists you in releasing limitations to bondage by resetting the balance of your mind, body, and soul. You'll reemerge with a renewed perspective and purpose of your life. 7:40 on the clock. 38 and 39 might be important. The Hanged One offers options, solutions, and insights that help you move out of stuck situations. He brings a shift in consciousness and spiritual values, signaling a time to rebalance your outer world into your inner world. This card represents independent thinking and taking the higher path or following a higher calling. You may be called to compromise or surrender to a situation where you have no control. Yeah, it's funny because when I was in the church of the LDS church, one of the sisters in there told me that, I would go in front of one of the church leaders to get my calling purpose, what my calling was. And I already knew what my calling was. I told them all what my calling was. Wow. That lady didn't even call me back. That's so messed up. You may have to accept something that your ego resists. The Hanged One indicates a time to set the ego aside by taking a deeper look into your soul self. He offers you a chance to find deeper meaning in your existence on this earth plane. The restlessness within brings to calm with the Hanged One's energy. The Hanged One brings peace, personal power, and renewal through deep contemplation, introspection, and meditation. This is time to release old habits and outgrown lifestyles. Be patient with yourself and others. Acceptance is key. Be open to look at life in broader perspectives. Oh, I like it like this too. Pretty. Because, it's got the triangle right there. It's got the triangle. I know I always kind of like look at it like that because I meditate that way. But you got the square, you got the kundalini, you got the star. I mean, there's so many things going on in this picture. The kundalini up the leg. It's pretty. All right. Wishing everybody... Oh, you know what? I feel the need to draw. I don't know why. Just some oracle wisdom. Oh, that's right. My hands are so tiny. Oh, my prayer thing popped up. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Amen. I don't know, probably well, no. Yeah, well, it all depends. If I'm busy doing something and it pops up, if I make it go away, it just comes back again. So, my father's like, don't ignore me. Don't you dare ignore me. I'll bug the crap out of you until you read what I want you to read. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll do it. Let's knock today. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. We'll even look this one up. I never read any of them. This is an old deck. That one that the guy said that the lady that designed it was an old sage woman, which of course stoked me out like you wouldn't believe. They don't number the cards or anything. Oh well, I'm not gonna sit here for whatever. Or maybe are you gonna sit here forever? And one of the reasons why I thought it was pretty amazing too is because the Blue Angel. Thought that was just amazing. And every deck I get and every book I get, you know, everything in the book, every single thing I look at the address, the numbers on the address. I look at the ISBN numbers are down at the bottom are really important too. Those numbers are always important. Yeah. I get into it. I get into it. I like knowledge, man. Anyway. Over it. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. I mean, how much interpretation do you need from that? Oh, to me, it almost looks like a forest. Forest. Or light codes. Never really know. I mean, it all depends on the person looking at the picture, doesn't it? What is that picture? What do you think of when you look at that picture? It's pretty much what it means anyway. Determination. Perseverance leads to fortune. For me as a little tiny person walking under a blanket. That's funny. I'm so bad. On a nice hot day, I take my blanket, and when I do my rituals or I do my things at parks or pick up garbage from the parks or whatever, I'll lay there on my blanket and I look up at the clouds and I pick out pictures and faces and animals and I pick out designs, from the clouds and stuff. I do it all the time. Let's see. Drunk with love. Let love lift you to freedom. I met a guy in a park once. It was right after I had meditated and activated my Kundalini and everything. And I had a big gallon of water. And he walked up to me and he was like, you got any drugs, dude? And I go, no way, man. I don't do drugs. I go, I'm high on life. I'm high on water. I'm drunk with alcohol. I'm drunk with water, man. I was in my childhood. I was actually chasing butterflies. That was the thing. Think about it. If you see some crazy lady, crazy lady in the park just running around trying to catch butterflies, 50 years old. Doing bubble grinning, and you go, oh, that chick is weird, man. Well, 16:53 on the clock. I am what I am. I am who I am. I am all that I am.